So to wrap up the day, I would like to invite Dr. Brad Wouters. He is our EVP, Science and Research, and our Interim Director of Techna, to give our closing remarks. So, Brad?
Well, that's both exciting and also frightening. Gives us all something to think about a little bit for the weekend. And, you know, in a conference like this, when we're thinking about technology and its applications and what's possible, it also reminds us to be thinking about what it means to be human. And this debate, I think, is just a flavor of what's to come as we think about what it means to be human in a world where human and machines come increasingly together. So I want to wrap up and conclude Techna 2019. I hope you've all enjoyed the symposium. We got to hear a lot about the technology and its applications, and I think it is an indication, if nothing else, around what's coming and what's around the corner and what the future looks like in these fields. I want to thank our speakers and the panelists and the moderators. I know it's a lot of work to do this. It's been thoroughly entertaining and enlightening. I also want to thank our organizers, Tracy and her team, Mira, Lucas, Goldie, and all the runners with the mics, as well as our symposia committee that put the symposia together, Luke, together with Blake and Stefan and David Wilger, Jimmy Q, and also David Jaffrey, who, when he started to put the symposium together, was the director of Techna, and today flew back from Texas to be with us today, and it's great to have you back thinking about things again, David. So thank you to all of those. I also want to extend our thank yous to the Princess Margaret Cancer Foundation. I know there's representatives here today who helped launch Techna, who shared that vision, and also with some of the key philanthropic contributors who also shared that vision and have contributed in ways to launch Techna and get us to where we're at today, including the Carlo Fidani Foundation, Agnico Eagle, and also the Guerin family, who all have representatives here today. And I also want to thank, in particular, the partners for the symposia today, Baxter, the University of Toronto, Department of Electrical and Computer Engineering, the Mars Discovery District, Healthcare and Human Factors, Joe's team, Imagia. We had a great talk this afternoon from Imagia, GE, the City of Toronto, Unique, IPsoft, the JDMI, the Joint Department of Molecular Imaging, JLabs, which we're going to be able to go to in a minute, Accenture, Finger Food Advanced Technology Group, Ian Keslow and Alex Mayhew from Impossible Things for supporting the pop-up show earlier today. And we also have a tradition at the end of this symposia to announce the topic for next year. And so I'm pleased to give you a bit of a foreshadowing of what's coming for next year. Next year's symposia is going to focus on one of the really key fundamental issues that is being discussed today and which we believe is going to open up new possibilities for learning in medicine, and that's around our ability to work together and to share data. There's huge numbers of implications around this and around sharing data across institutions, in sharing data with patients, and sharing data from consumers, and data in all the sources that it comes from. We see this being discussed everywhere from coffee shops to the House of Representatives, and it's something that many institutions like ours are very active in, and we look really forward to that. So I'm going to close the symposia. I invite everyone to come up to the reception. It's going to be at JLabs, which is on the 13th floor of the tower. Bring your badge, that'll get you in. And we look forward to continuing to argue about the inevitability around machines taking over. Thank you.